Hey everybody, it's Alex Skleros here, and this is just a quick video to tell you about how I'm going to hit the ground running and start making change after the election. First of all, I've got to say a massive thank you to all of you who came out in support of my manifesto yesterday. It's really encouraging to see that so many of you share my sense of faith in the practical idealism to solve problems. If that statement yesterday was about what I want to see happen, this one is about the practicalities of how we make it happen. Now, some issues like improving maintenance and security will involve working closely with the Halls team. But the biggest challenge is going to be making change at the university level. If elected, I will sit on the Welfare and Community Zone, which is the committee that decides policy for all the halls of residence in UCL. Now, here's the rub. Every hall rep has their own agenda, and nearly all of them include provisions to reform the university's coronavirus policy, because the current one isn't working. If you've watched my manifesto video, you know about my plan to provide more support to self-isolating flats and reopen common spaces safely. But just by looking at the manifestos of other candidates from other halls, there are so many great ideas about how we can improve the situation. Policies like the provision of easily accessible pastoral care to those in self-isolation, or the publication of a bi-weekly COVID-19 bulletin for every hall. This can show us which flats are in self-isolation and whether the situation is getting better or getting worse. These proposals are too important to be lost in the crowd. So, here's my plan. I'm going to form a coalition of hall reps who believe the biggest issue is UCL's response to the coronavirus. This will be the Coronavirus Policy Reform Unit, CPRU, and the purpose of this coalition is to coordinate our policies and produce one clear plan for how UCL should respond to the coronavirus, and try and implement as much of that plan as possible. I'm also proposing this coalition because we need to work with other halls to tackle this pandemic, and the best way to do that is to present one plan with one voice. Divided, there is little we can do. But if we work together, there is little that we cannot. So, if you think this sounds like a good plan, come and help me win the election. Voting starts tomorrow at 10 and ends on the 30th of October. I'll make sure to post a link to the page where you can vote in the chat, and I'll leave you with this message. I may not make memes, but I'm darn good at making change. Thank you.